joined now by Ukraine's former Prime Minister, Arseniy Yatsenyuk. Very good morning to you. You have warned the world that if Putin succeeds with this, there will be other countries next. What do you think the world should do to stop him right now?
Let me start with the message to those who lost their relatives and who lost their homes. Well, this is one of the biggest tragedies after the Second World War, but we will prevail. And you just mentioned that 5 million Ukrainians already fled Ukraine, but combining with another 7 million of Ukrainians who are IDPs, internally displaced persons. So we actually have around 12 million Ukrainians who lost their homes, who lost their possessions, and this is the biggest human tragedy after the World War II. Could you just imagine an entire London and Manchester, for example, move to the Wales? And I really commend the efforts of the EU governments, Poles, and our friends and UK in supporting Ukrainian people, in supporting Ukrainian refugees. But we know who is in charge, who is responsible for that. Personally, President Putin and the Russian people. I want to be very clear, Susanna, about this. Putin, his military, and the Russian people who support these kind of atrocities, who support war crimes, who support crimes against humanity. What needs to be done? Once again, we are very grateful to the government of the United Kingdom and to the British people in their very strong and unwavering support of Ukrainians. The same goes with the Americans. I mean, the United States government and administration, they actually orchestrated an overwhelming support of Ukrainian people. What we need defensive lethal weapon, offensive lethal weapon, stronger sanctions, oil, gas, and coal embargo, isolation of Russia, and very tough stance on those who support Russia. I am talking about China. I am talking about India. They have to take the side, and the right side, not the wrong one. So, and last but not least, we need financial support. Could you imagine that every single day of war costs not only a big human and death toll of Ukrainians, but an average cost is around 350 million pounds per day. So we need to offset, to cover these kind of expenditures, as the country is running huge budget deficit. So that's what right now at stake, and I want to be very clear. We as Ukraine are fighting not only for Ukraine. We are fighting for every country that represents the free world, including the United Kingdom.
Mr. Yatsenyuk, the war is entering its third month. We saw over the weekend a 3-month-old baby whose life was lost because of an attack on Odessa. Her mum killed as well, and her grandmother. When is this war going to be over?
I pray to stop this war as soon and as quick as possible. But this is not the plan of President Putin. I don't want even to name him as a president. Of bastard Putin, this is the correct definition of this guy. So his goal is to take over as much as he can. So he failed to seize Kyiv, he failed to capture the capital, and he failed actually to conquer Ukraine. He decided to shift to another plan or another phase of his, not military operation, but war full of atrocities and war crimes. So he wants to have a land grab of the eastern part of Ukraine and southern part of Ukraine. This is the initial plan that Putin launched in 2014, and he has always failed to grab these kind of land plots in Ukraine. So this very bloody fight that is ongoing right now in the southern and eastern Ukraine would actually determine the future of when this war is to end. So much will depend on what's really happening on the ground, on the battleground. I am confident that Ukrainian military will fight relentlessly against Russians with the very, very strong resistance. And I strongly believe that the weapon that already shipped to Ukraine is of crucial importance for us. No doubt that we need more and on a speedy basis. When the war is to end, when Ukraine is to win.
Yeah, Mr. Yatsenyuk, it's a powerful message. And we're very grateful for your time this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Susanna. Thank you. Take care.